So for all you youngins who don't know, there used to be this dating show on MTV called Next. And the basic format of the show is one contestant going on a bunch of short blind dates with 5 other people known as the daters. And these daters all start out sitting together in the next bus. And as the dates go on, the other daters are watching from this RV and discussing their chances of being the chosen one, as well as talking a lot of shit about either the person or about each other.
Like, when you go out there, what are you guys gonna do?
Make her run her fingers through my hair.
I think I'm just gonna take off my shirt and be like, what's up?
And at the end of the episode, the selected dater can choose to either go on another date or they can simply take the money and run. And if you decide to take the money, you must really not like the person because it's all based on how many minutes that you can last on your date, and most people don't last too long. The show is basically the original Tinder. The people have bios, there's multiple options, and the date/connection can really end at any time. And I really mean any time. Some of these poor people are out here getting nexted while walking off the bus.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to next you. You're just not tall enough.
Yep, that one stings right in the self-esteem. And every once in a while, MTV would get absolutely crazy and want to make a gay edition of the show. And there's this one episode where this guy Evan over here was looking to find his knight in shining armor. And you gotta remember that this was the early 2000s, so they wanted these guys acting as stereotypical gay as possible. Some of these dudes are clearly going way over the top on purpose, acting absolutely flamboyant homosexual.
If he's hot, I'll definitely take the second date. If he's ugly, I'm sorry, I'm gonna buy myself a new pair of jeans.
And I gotta say, the gay representation in the media has gotten way better since the turn of around 2010.
The next bus is pulling in with 5 different guys. I can't wait to see which one I'm gonna pull out.
And I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks around 10 years older than anyone he's about to go on a date with. And despite saying he's not a shallow prick, he kind of is. The daters on the show decide to really lay it out there in terms of describing themselves. Quite simply, these contestants give no fucks. They're walking up and just laying their dicks out on the table saying, "What's up?"
I'm Carlos, I'm 20, and beware boys, my ass is fabulous.
I'm Christopher, I'm 19, and I'm gonna win because I've got a like a giant sequoia.
I don't know why these daters all look like they got dressed in a Sims 2 closet, but this was 2005, so I'm gonna let a couple of these outfits slide. They're getting all hot and bothered sitting this close to each other on the bus, and a few of them even start pre-game flirting before their big date.
So what kind of guys are you guys into? Good looking. Yeah, like him.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Leave you 2 alone.
It's literally like they went out and picked the group of the most flamboyant douchebag gays and threw them into a dating competition with this young Will Ferrell.
Hey, I'm Evan.
Alex.
You have a really weak handshake, so I have to say next.
You're really ugly, and it's your loss, bitch.
Whatever, you're the loser here.
Damn, you gotta love how gay guys always keep it a buck. I used to work retail with this gay dude who told me one day,
"Listen, you're good looking and all, but your clothes are all faded and old, and I'm tired of you wearing that same thing to work all the time."
and I was kinda pissed, but I can't lie, the next day I was online buying some jeans like, fuck you, Bobby. His date with this guy Carlos goes a little bit better, seeing that Carlos actually makes it off the bus, and they start to break into this little rain dance with a bunch of African dancers simply to prove that this man can move his hips.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Good job, Carlos. Good job, Carlos. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up, boys.
Listen, I gotta go to Africa, bro. I feel like I would be way better at dancing over there. Junie from Spy Kids somehow moves on to the next part of the date with those terrible dance moves, but he ends up getting the axe when Evan finds out that he hadn't come out to his own parents yet, which is kinda weird considering the guy decided to go on TV acting gay as fuck.
Evan, you're so ugly, I didn't even want you to meet my family anyway. Apparently, guys, I wasn't out enough for that hairy bitch, but Chris, baby, you're up next.
And you could tell these next 2 guys didn't have a very good connection with Evan, and they end up getting nexted because one of them is some sort of Chippendale stripper, and the other is overly religious despite his church telling him that he should basically go to hell for how he acts. It's just hilarious to me how savage they become after they basically get swiped left on by this asshole.
Get a pedicure, buddy. I'll tell the people on the bus Chewbacca said hey. Evan, here's the real sin. A cute guy like me giving you the time of day.
God may forgive you for being gay, but no one is gonna forgive you for that haircut.
Keith, who's the final contestant of the show, has a little bit better luck and actually gets out of the van. They go out in some field to do a makeover on these 2 mannequins, and this is all it really takes for Evan to decide that this guy is the one.
It kind of reminds me of like a bad 80s prom. Yeah.
You cut off quite a bit of hair here. Good haircut.
Yeah.
I'm sure it didn't hurt that he was the 5th and final contestant, and he ends up offering him the 2nd date, but Keith really had to hold it down for his brothers back in the bus, and he decides to walk away with the $43 in hand. I think in the end, these were 2 gay guys who really both wanted to be the girl in the relationship, if you know what I mean, so I don't think it could ever really work out. The daters leave old man Evan with this final message.
Hey Evan, thanks for the money. See you later, Chewbacca.
And don't ask me how this guy got down to his ninja underwear. Him and Carlos, they really had something going on. I don't even know anything about that. But I do want to thank you guys for watching the video. If there is any other shows that you want me to bring back to do a little recap of or to explain, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you leave a big like and subscribe today if you're not. Hit me on my social medias at JAMARI Speaks. All my links will be in the description. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Ay, nothing will change, I've been stuck in my ways. Pretty boy logo, get plenty of play. Say she your wife, but she like that I'm paid. Might fuck around, take that hoe on a date. Don't need to tell them, they know that I'm great. All my hoes goth because sad is the gang. I just fuck till I come and then have a nice day. And I'm hating myself, but you made me this way. Sometimes I think that I'm better off dead. Handle a henny to spin on my bread. Lurk on a hold and then take it to bed. Pass out intent and forget what I said. Mama forgive me, my life is a mess. Dying from drugs or a knife in my chest. Selfish as fuck, so it's fuck all the rest. Selfish as fuck, so it's fuck all the rest. I lost all my friends, I still hop in the bands. Fuck everybody, don't mean to offend. Just kill myself and I do it again.